My name is Ralph. This is my lovely wife Debbie, and we're here at Howard Orloff Volvo, and we'd like to talk about Howard Orloff's overseas delivery program. And my wife Deb is going to explain how she got a brand new convertible from Howard Orloff in Sweden.
It was a fantastic experience buying at Howard Orloff. We were actually looking, I wanted a convertible, and we had several manufacturers in mind, and our first stop actually was, after the great internet research my husband had done on convertibles and overseas delivery programs, that we went into Howard Orloff, and after looking at the car, running through the criteria, getting a great explanation from Tim Burns, we bought the car actually in 20 minutes. And I have never done that in my entire life. Typically, as a couple, we talk it over. But this time, the quality, the service, the amazing deal, and we got an adventure out of it, so it was fantastic. Some of the things that are truly exceptional, too, is that, we spent 2 weeks in Europe afterwards. So we picked up the car in Gothenburg, and the experience within the manufacturing facility was really cool. Do you want to talk a little bit about that, honey?
We flew into Stockholm, and from Stockholm we took a train to Gothenburg, the manufacturing plant. We stayed a night in Gothenburg. We were picked up in the morning by a chauffeur limousine from Volvo. They took us to the factory, they fed us, they gave us the grand tour, and we knew then we made the right choice.
And why did we know then? I mean, I know why I
When we saw the car.
Yes.
They pulled the car out and it was just great.
It was fabulous. And the tour within the manufacturing facility was really cool because you could tell how, the staff really took pride in their work, and it really made us feel comfortable about our purchase because, during that tour, you got to see how the whole car comes into play and eventually becomes an actual car. And like we were talking about, afterwards we said it was really cool how it was individual service. So they bring the car out to you and you see this amazing car that you picked out, but you don't know exactly how it's going to look when you finally get it and you're there and you're like, oh wow, this is so fabulous. And guess what? We have 2 more weeks within Europe, at least we did, to actually tour around Europe. So we stayed, so from there we
drove south through Scandinavia, and there's a bridge that crosses from Scandinavia to Denmark. And the capital of Denmark is Copenhagen. So we stayed in Copenhagen.
That was fun.
And then from there, we drove south again, took a ferry boat to Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg, Germany, drove south again through Bremen, Germany.
And got lost a zillion times. But that
and
was
the car
really
handled perfectly onto Autobahn. There was no.
It was great.
Remember, 161 kilometers is 100 miles an hour. So we stopped at that. And then from there, we went to Amsterdam.
And we dropped the car off actually in Amsterdam, and you've got various places you can drop your car off at, and we chose Amsterdam. Quite frankly, we were going to take it all the way. Our last destination was Paris, France, but we were getting lost so much and we didn't know all the different languages, so we decided to drop it off in Amsterdam, which really wasn't on the agenda, and they were perfectly great about it, took our car in, did all the paperwork. And the cool thing about it is, within 3 weeks, the car was shipped to the United States and actually brought to Howard Orloff, and we picked it up here. No fuss, no mess, it was fantastic. So the process was really about great customer service. We didn't have to do much of anything. I know that many people might worry about the insurance, but the insurance was covered.
Covered.
Right.
Volvo covers the insurance. And to say one thing about the convertible hardtop, in Chicago, it's really the smart way to go. Because Debbie had a convertible before and it rattles. This car, no one knows it's a convertible unless you take the top down. So it is a perfect car for this weather.
Right.
Keeps you warm.
Right.
Never gets stuck in the snow.
That's right. And the other thing is, I think this overseas delivery program is really your best kept secret, and it really needs to get out there. So we're really happy about being able to do, a testimonial, because we really truly love the car. And we have 3 cars in our family now that are Volvos, which is fabulous. Our daughter has one. I have one. We gave one away to a friend. And I think the next purchase would definitely be another Volvo. So I was not. I actually was a Land Rover driver earlier, and my husband's car sold me so much on the Volvo, and then when we came in and saw the convertible with the hardtop, to what Ralph was saying, it was fabulous. So,
And the overseas delivery, you get to take your wife on a free trip to Europe, you get free hotel, you get a nice meal, you get a great car at a great price, and you get to see Europe. There's no other way to buy a car.
I agree. Good job. You know, another really cool thing that I find is that Howard Orloff is really an inviting dealership. And in many of the other dealerships that I've been in, there's a lot of pressure to buy a car. Whereas here, it really is about the product and the quality, and then the great staff that really helps you, determine what you're looking for. And there is no pressure, because they want to, it seems, they want to supply the best product for what you're looking for. Did you get that same feeling?
Well, Tim answered all our questions. He knew what we were looking for, and he's just a great person. You know, like you said, he's not a car salesman.
Excellent, excellent.